In this week's video, we're diving into a scientifically proven method that can help you build those elusive good habits. And here's the best part, it can also be used to break free from bad habits. It's a versatile technique that could work with children, adults, and even our furry friends. Perhaps you've already heard of it, but if not, let me introduce you to operant conditioning. Have you ever stopped to think about how much of our lives are shaped by our daily habits? It's fascinating when you really reflect on it. We wake up at the same time every day, take showers, eat meals, and brush our teeth. Habits that have been ingrained in us since childhood and stay with us throughout our lives. It's no wonder they say that humans are creatures of habit. But have you ever considered what it takes to build good habits? It can be quite the challenge, requiring a tremendous amount of time, effort, and dedication. We all aspire to cultivate good habits, whether it's eating healthy, going to the gym, saving money, or any other positive behavior. But before we delve into the practical applications of building better habits with operant conditioning, let me explain its history briefly to understand its origins and significance. Operant conditioning is a fascinating concept and a term coined by the renowned psychologist B.F. Skinner in 1937. He was quite the trailblazer in the field of behaviorism. Skinner believed that our behaviors are heavily influenced by external cues, those observable factors that drive our actions. In his research, Skinner explored how these cues, like rewards and punishments, play a crucial role in shaping our habits and behaviors. Sounds great in theory, but you might be wondering, how can I use this in real life? So let's bring this theory to life with a relatable example. Imagine this. You find yourself spending way too much money every month and struggling to build up any savings. Sound familiar? Well, if you find yourself in this situation, operant conditioning is here to rescue your financial goals. For the remainder of this video, I will use this example to demonstrate to you how operant conditioning can help you build good habits. Remember, operant conditioning is incredibly versatile. This theory isn't limited to just one scenario. It can be applied to countless situations. The sky is the limit. The two main components of operant conditioning are reinforcement and punishment. Reinforcement is a key concept in operant conditioning. It refers to the process of increasing the likelihood of a behavior occurring again in the future by providing a positive consequence or removing a negative consequence. Punishment is another important aspect of operant conditioning. It involves applying a negative consequence or removing a positive consequence to decrease the likelihood of a behavior recurring. Now let's apply these concepts to our earlier example of building the good habit of saving money. By using operant conditioning, we can effectively cultivate this new habit through reinforcement. To increase the likelihood of saving more money, we can apply a positive consequence to the action of saving money. Here's how it works. Every time you successfully save money by avoiding or minimizing unwanted spending each month or achieve a specific savings goal you have set, reward yourself with a meaningful incentive that aligns with your personal preferences and values. The reward could be something that brings you joy, whether it's treating yourself to a small indulgence, enjoying a favorite activity, or experiencing something you've been looking forward to. The key is to make the reward significant and motivating for you. By associating the act of saving money with a positive consequence, you reinforce the behavior and increase the chances of repeating it in the future. Over time, as you consistently receive rewards for your savings efforts, the habit of saving money becomes more ingrained and natural. Now let's delve into the second aspect of operant conditioning, punishment. While the word punishment may evoke negative connotations, it can be a valuable technique, especially if you're motivated by the desire to avoid negative consequences. In operant conditioning, punishment involves applying negative consequences or removing positive ones to encourage unwanted behavior and promote positive habits. Drawing from Skinner's theory, we can utilize punishment as a means to build positive habits. In the context of saving money, let's consider unnecessary spending as the unwanted behavior hindering your savings goals. To address this, it's important to select a suitable punishment that acts as a deterrent for unnecessary expenditures. The punishment should be significant enough to discourage you from indulging in unnecessary spending. It could be anything that you find aversive or undesirable, such as forfeiting a small luxury, restricting yourself from a favorite activity, or imposing a temporary restriction on non-essential purchases. By associating the punishment with the act of unnecessary spending, you create a negative consequence that serves as a reminder and deterrent. The goal is to make the connection between unwanted behavior and the undesirable outcome strong enough to encourage a change in your spending habits. Keep in mind that finding the right balance and understanding your personal motivations are crucial when utilizing punishment as a strategy. Adapt the punishment as needed, ensuring it remains effective without causing excessive stress or discouragement. The ultimate objective is to develop sustainable habits and cultivate a positive attitude towards saving money. Reinforcement schedule. Now, let's explore another crucial aspect of operant conditioning that can supercharge your habit-building journey: the reinforcement schedule. Essentially, it's all about figuring out how often and when to deliver rewards for your desirable actions. Understanding the timing and effectiveness of rewards and punishments is key to maximizing their impact. Picture this: you've set out on a mission to develop new habits, but you need to determine the best rhythm for doling out those delicious rewards. How quickly should you deliver them? How soon do they lose their motivational power? These are the questions we're about to tackle. Think of it as finding the perfect tempo for your habit-building dance. Do you prefer a fast-paced beat with frequent rewards that keep you energized and motivated? Or do you thrive on a slower, more deliberate rhythm, savoring the anticipation before receiving a grand reward? Understanding the dynamics of reinforcement schedules helps you optimize their effectiveness. For some habits, an immediate and consistent reward after each desired action might work wonders. It's like receiving a pat on the back for a job well done, keeping you fired up and ready for more. On the other hand, certain habits benefit from a more intermittent or variable reinforcement schedule. Imagine those delightful surprises that come your way when you least expect them. They keep you on your toes and fuel your desire to keep going, like discovering a hidden treasure just when you thought the adventure was getting mundane. Remember, finding the right balance is crucial. If rewards are handed out too frequently, they might lose their luster and become less motivating. Conversely, if they're too infrequent, you might lose interest or become discouraged. It's all about striking that sweet spot that keeps you engaged, excited, and craving more. It's never too late to embark on the journey of building new habits. However, it's important to remember that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are good habits. Building positive habits require time, effort, and patience. Research reveals that on average, it takes around 66 days for a behavior to transform into an automatic habit that becomes second nature. Keep in mind, though, that the complexity of the habit can impact the time needed for solidification. So remember to stay committed to your goals and do your best to stick with them. While slip-ups and relapses may occasionally occur, studies show that missing a day or two doesn't significantly hinder the overall habit formation process. It's all part of the human experience, and it's how we learn and grow. By now, I hope this video has effectively demonstrated how operant conditioning can serve as a valuable tool in cultivating good habits. The good news is that building good habits doesn't have to be an arduous task. Simply identify the actions you wish to reinforce and reward those desirable behaviors consistently. Over time, through repetition and positive reinforcement, these actions will gradually become ingrained as new habits, effortlessly woven into the fabric of your daily life. Remember, every step forward counts, no matter how small. Celebrate your progress, stay committed, and keep your eyes on the prize. With patience, perseverance, and the power of operant conditioning, you're well equipped to embrace the journey of building positive habits and unlocking a brighter future. Don't forget to leave a comment and share with us your thoughts about this video. We look forward to reading your comments and the opportunity to interact with you. Also, remember to share, like, and subscribe before you go. Don't forget to spread loving kindness to all beings around you and be the change you want to see in the world. See you in the next video.